Hello, and happy Tuesday morning or afternoon for some of you. Welcome to Last Night On. I'm your host, Meghan Lamontagne.
Hey guys, how's it going? You can introduce me, Meghan. It always sounds
No, I
better
said
than
join.
when you
I
do.
was going to say joined by the handsome, and
Oh,
then you take it away.
I will
I was
totally
giving
let
you
you
a
say
good
that. I
intro.
apologize for interrupting.
No worries, but don't interrupt me next time,
I
okay?
will not
When
do
I'm
it.
complimenting you.
Hey guys, how's it going? Good morning, good afternoon to you guys over in the East Coast. Meghan,
Lots to talk about.
lots to talk about.
So we had Dancing with the Stars last night, and we are going to give you the juice, the gossip on who's dating who in terms of partners.
Oh.
And then we also had the Chasing Life and the Fosters finale, both epic episodes. And what was going on late night?
And our late night shows, we have the late show with James Corden, which, as you guys may or may not know, some of you Americans out here, James Corden is a British personality who has taken over Craig Ferguson's spot on the Late Show, and his premiere was last night, technically this morning at like 12:30. But I stayed up to watch it, and it was brilliant. We'll talk about it later on.
That's a big deal. Yeah, I'm excited to talk about it because I'm a grandma and I cannot stay up that late. So Jack takes care of that for me, and he fills me in. Okay, so Dancing with the Stars. Very briefly, I just want to touch upon Bachelor Chris because, of course, we watched the whole Bachelor season, and he's gonna go. He's gonna go soon. He was not good last night. See,
he's got such a fan base, though.
I don't think so, though. I think he's old news now.
No, he's got Bachelor Nation behind him. Until Bachelorette starts, or until he's still got the Bachelor Nation behind him.
See, but the thing is the premiere of Dancing with the Stars last week, they had 2 weeks to practice their dances. And then this week, they only had 4 days. And you could tell the difference on many people. I was like, ooh, this is
yeah, you could tell
not
who could
good.
pick it up right away and who could. I'm sorry, but what made me laugh was when I was in acting academy for 8 months and I had to do ballet. And I get it when the count.
You did?
I had to do ballet, yeah. I got great Sinead turns, don't worry about that. Head turns, foot pointing. But when he was saying the counting's the hardest part, it's like, dude, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Seriously, Chris, I know.
It's hard, I get it, to put your movements to it as well. You got it, Chris.
He was in the bottom.
You got it.
Yeah, I know. He was in the bottom last night, and so I really think he's going to be in the bottom again next week.
Yeah,
We'll
unfortunately.
See. We'll see.
But like I said, I still think his fan base is going to keep him in it for a little while.
Yes. So Shark Tank's Robert, and I'm not really sure how to pronounce his last name.
It's Merjavec.
Herjavec.
Yeah, Herjavec.
Robert Herjavec. He's on Shark Tank, and his partner, Kim Johnson. There's rumors that they are in fact dating. And I saw it. You can see the TMZ photo right now. They've been spotted out together. They've been spotted going to parties and clubs and all that. And they kind of brought it up a little bit last night on the show. And neither one of them wanted to say anything.
Yeah.
But I do find that an odd pairing.
No, I think they're cute together.
They
I
are
love
cute.
Rob for a start. I'm a huge fan of Shark Tank Nation. Spot on. Like,
Yeah.
Shark Tank's brilliant. But no, I think it's cute with them two together. I think Rob's a genuinely great guy, in my opinion. And some of you guys may or may not know, he really fell apart after his marriage. Like, he was, after he got divorced.
Recently, you said?
Not recently. I'm not sure when exactly it was.
Okay.
But it wasn't like 3 months ago. Like, he hasn't moved on that quick. I think it was in either over a year ago or within the year. I'm not sure. If anyone wants to find out and let me know, please do.
If not, I'll
find out right afterwards.
Right. I love when that happens on Dancing with the Stars, though. I love when you're
always
feeling
has to be,
there's like a love connection because it makes the story that much more intriguing. So I'm really happy for them.
Yeah, and then like, what if they break up, or like if they ruin it and they're still in it? Is their dance going to be like really bad, or is it going to make the emotion even better?
I don't know.
Who knows? We'll have to find out.
We'll find out. I'm sure that they'll end up admitting it at some point during the season. And then we had the fantastic Rumor Willis just constantly impressing us. And you know, it's just so funny because Rumor, I just feel like came out of left field. I mean, we don't know much about her other than that she's Bruce Willis and Demi Moore's daughter. But
like
the fact that she looks so much like her mother, like as the years go on, she's just looking more and more like Demi. It's insane. But her dance ability is just out of this world, and she is very talented. Yeah. So I think she was the second highest top scorer of the night after Nastia, who actually got 9s last night. Nastia got the first.
Not even 1 9, but she got 2
9s last night. So and they were dropping a lot of 8s to people that I don't think deserve 8s.
Everyone got 8. Like last week, everyone was hitting on 6s and 7s, and then all of a sudden they like jumped it up, and like only a few people got 7s, majority were 8s, and then there was the 2 9s. It was like so close scoring.
And I still feel like the judges are being too nice, but I feel like maybe next week they're gonna start the harsh talk. They're gonna be like, all right,
Right, yeah,
shape
now,
up, let's do
now
it.
the first
the
two
nicey
people
nice is over. Yeah.
I agree with you there as well. That would be cool.
And then we had our first elimination last night. Red Foo and Emma. Not upset about it, even though I did think Red Foo did do a much better job. And actually, Suzanne Summers was also in the bottom as well.
I was so frightened when Suzanne Summers was in the bottom.
She's really good.
I love her.
She's
Those
great.
legs are incredible for a woman of the age of 68.
Or remember
start.
in the 80s, she had that, like...
The thigh gap, the thigh machine. I got one.
Apparently it's still working for her.
But no, when they were in the bottom two, I was like, no, Susan Carter. And then when he said Red Foo, I was like...
Yeah.
Previous judge gets voted off on the first week.
You know, we'll see what happens. But I'm excited for next week, and I don't know about Bachelor Chris. I think he might be going home. But then we had the finale of Chasing Life, and you know me, I love ABC Family, all things ABC Family. My TV's always on ABC Family. Chasing Life is a great show, and last night was the finale, and it was very emotional because April ends up finding out that her cancer is back. And she's very upset about it. And there's just one scene where the doctor takes her down to a part of the hospital that's being constructed, and she just lashes out all of her emotions. And it was so emotional. And I started crying as well. But Jack has some exciting news to share because he actually has an inside connection with Italia Ricci.
Is it Richie or Richie?
I don't know.
I believe
Italia.
it's Richie.
Beautiful
I believe
name.
it's Italia Richie. But Italia, actually, I reached out to her, and obviously, as you guys, if any of you watched The Flash here on the stream.tv, you see that we had Robbie and Mel on, her wonderful fiance, and I asked him to get us a shout from Italia, and instead he put me in touch with her, and she's let us know that this was after, I'm not going to say it or anything. Immediately after the sledgehammer scene in the finale, I ran to a box of extra cheesy deep dish pizza and ate my feelings.
I love it.
Is that something that most women do after they get emotional? Go to a big, cheap, easy
that is a tongue twister.
cheesy deep dish pizza?
I think for most women it's ice cream, but for me it's definitely pizza. And
You're a pizza girl?
I am totally a pizza girl, so I can feel for Italia.
Hey, you ate my whole tub of half-baked, remember?
I did. I'm
yeah,
so
you an ice
sorry.
cream girl, Megan. Look at her say she had an ice cream girl. She had no trouble finishing that pint.
I did, but that was so awesome that you got a tweet from Italia.
Yeah,
and
we'll send that out once after the show's done.
absolutely brilliant. And then we ended the Chasing Life finale on a proposal. Leo proposed, and she said yes. So excited for season 2 for sure. And then we had the Foster season finale. There's so many finales. What am I going to watch next
I know,
week?
your ABC's just gonna
Oh
be
my
really
gosh.
sick.
And then PLL's finale's on tonight. I'm like, I'm going to need a rest after this. But the Foster's finale, the last 5 minutes was the most critical. There was a car accident, and it had Mariana and Jesus, who are biological twins, obviously. It was the dumbest thing I think I've ever said. And then their biological mother, Anna, who is pregnant. And so they get in a car accident, and you hear them saying there was one fatality. But then the show ends, and you don't know who died. However,
Dun, dun, dun.
yes, but however, Justin T. Austin, he plays the character of
Jake T.
Jesus.
Austin.
Oh my God, sorry, Jake. Thank you. I was like
Justin
Justin.
Austin.
I always confuse my
it.
J's. Jake T. Austin, he plays Jesus. He tweeted out after the season 2 finale that it was a privilege working with ABC Family, but he'll no longer be on the show. So he totally gave it away. Like, you know that Jesus is the one that dies in the car accident, pretty much.
Unless that's like a huge publicity trick.
True.
And we don't know.
Right. So that's so that was a big spoiler, but you know.
That was how the end of Foster's went.
how the end of
Jesus
Foster's
died,
went.
maybe, so we think.
Yes.
Why would he do that over?
I don't know.
Why'd you do that, Jake?
Maybe because he's not under contract anymore, so he could
True,
do
so
whatever
he
he
could just do what
wanted.
he wants.
But at least he kept it professional and you know.
And said thank you to everyone.
Maybe he's going on to something else. So
That'd be cool, seeing
yeah,
something different. I always love to
definitely.
see that. People branch out from their shows and create some new shows.
Yeah.
I'm going to take us now to our late night shows. We've got Kimmel versus Fallon. I was a fan of Kimmel last night. Obviously, Megan was a fan of Fallon, as she always is. But one thing I do want to say about Kimmel, I do have it here. He had a young lady named Chelsea Clinton on last night, which obviously, as you guys know, is Bill Clinton's daughter. And she has a new, well, it's not a new foundation, but she has a foundation called #ServeYear. If you guys haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's so awesome. It's all about supporting youth who are fresh out of college and can't get a job, or fresh out of high school and can't get a job yet. Check that out, guys, if you can. Also, we obviously had Fallon. Fallon was pretty funny last night. Like I said, it wasn't my strongest, so I'm Team Kimmel this week. But the main one I do want to talk to you about is obviously James Corden that I mentioned earlier on in the show. James Corden is originally from England. He was originally on Gavin and Stacey. If anyone in America gets the opportunity to ever watch Gavin and Stacey, do it. It will open your eyes to British culture so much. He is absolutely hilarious. But he had Tom Hanks and Mila Kunis on.
Oh, that's a big
What
night.
a great opening night to have. Tom Hanks and Mila Kunis. And they did the funniest part of it. I'm not going to ruin it. You guys need to go and watch it. I know it's on very late at night, but I'm a trooper. I stayed awake late to watch it. But Tom Hanks and himself did like a rundown of their movies in like literal 5-second increments. And honestly, guys, James Corden's so talented. I can't talk about him enough. He's such a brilliant
go
talk
back
show
and
host.
watch.
I think he's going to do such a great job taking over Craig Ferguson, and I can't wait until the next show out tonight.
That's awesome. I'm excited for him. That's huge. I mean, that's everyone's dream come true to host late night.
You know what I mean? That's what he was like. You got to watch it. Just all of it was brilliant. You've got to watch it. I can't talk about it because we ain't got enough time. But you guys, if you get the chance, please go watch it.
Well, make sure you tune in tomorrow morning. You will see myself and Lauren Kelly, and we are going to dissect all the juicy gossip that we get tonight on PLL's Big A reveal. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next week on
Have a good day, guys.
Last Night On. Bye.
Take care.